What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Danny, aka Puerto Rican Face Mendoza, in the building, doing his thing real quick for the YouTube players and for the Yugi tubers out there. I mean, it's been a while. It's kind of hard to like, I guess, do vids lately because there's not a whole lot. I guess that I could talk about. Not really too professional when it comes to the whole. I don't know. I just haven't gotten into the habit of wanting to do rando videos, like most people do. I definitely like to talk when there's something to talk about, but just kind of wanted to give an update of what's going on for me right now. I'm just in between dragons and spellbooks right now, and just really confused about both decks. I really like them a lot, and I haven't been able to play. So that kind of sucks. It sucks for me. Um, like my Tuesdays, I work from 4:50 to 8:50 in my tournament, and the tournament in our area is basically, what's that called? It runs from 5 to 9, so that's kills my hour, for that day. And no, actually, oh, I'm so dumb. I don't work on Tuesdays, but my wife gets off at 6. That's what I meant, off work, and she gets home by 6:30, and the tournament starts at 5. So I'm thinking of a different day. Sorry. And then on Saturdays and Sundays, man, I work every other weekend. So when my weekend comes, man, for some reason everybody has a fucking birthday. So I'm always at somebody's birthday party or hanging out with my boys, and I just at the end of the day, I really honestly prefer that more than sitting at a tournament. I know that I'm a good player, so not really too concerned in that. But I do miss the whole tournament scene and every single body. I have a lot of fun with people at our local tournaments. So I hope you guys are getting better and doing everything you can to just get better. So special shout outs to the people that definitely always stick by me and then want to see me do good. Like my boy Brian Patty Evans, he's always looking out for me and shit, and Aaron Gross, just those people are always liking my posts and on Facebook and stuff like that, and always saying what's up and being legit about themselves when you see them. And there's a ton of people, of course my team, shout outs to them. Just in general, shout outs to my friend Adam at the tournament. He's a good guy, just people that come up to me every week and talk to me about random stuff. I miss all that stuff. So, I'm going to try to go out to tournaments more. Now that the winter's hitting, it's going to be between, Xbox and Yu-Gi-Oh! Because, I'm going to want to go out, but not as much, because I hate driving in the snow. So, I'll see if I can attend more tournaments from here on out. But as far as my team's still doing good. I hope those guys represent when I'm not able to. So I love you guys, man. You guys are great. There's just not a whole lot I can say about that. There actually is a lot that I can say about that, but it had to be a completely separate video. So they know how I feel about them. Whenever we go out and hang out and shit, I try and take care of my team as much as possible. Throw out as much cash as I can. Make sure everybody's having a good time and shit. So much love to the Yu-Gi-Oh community. I know you guys are enjoying Yu-Gi-Oh as much as you can, but you should be happy because if I know that people hate playing Team O, but there's not a whole lot of Team O at the tournaments anymore, man. Everybody's just kind of getting their shit together. Rob's working and doesn't really have time for tournaments, and Zach just started a new job and he's really diving into that really hard right now. And I don't think I've seen Link at any recent tournaments either. I think he's been doing stuff too. So it's and I could keep going, but I'm just saying, just trying to give an example. I think the only ones that actually go to the tournaments now are Roy, Mike, and Drew. So I know Alan got swamped with work this week. This summer. So he's always busy in the summer. He barely gets to play in the summer, and we'll probably see him more in the winter as well. So shout out to everybody, man. Much love. Everybody who watches my channel. Ty Bear, shout out to you, because I think it was you that said on one of my videos, it was funny as hell, I said I was doing a quick vid, and it ended up being like for forever. It was either you or Farlift90, but shout out to both of you for watching that long ass video I made. Most recently, you guys are awesome. Ty Bear, so I believe it's Tybeare. So like and subscribe to that dude. It's a cool dude. And shout out to the Coeur d'Alene crew. You guys definitely stepped it up and try to come out more, so it's cool to see that. I wish I had all the time in the world to make your tournaments, but unfortunately, if I can't make my local tournaments, it's really hard to make those tournaments. So I want to see some crazy shit happen in the future, man. I want to do cash money tournaments, man, because that's a big drawing, man. People like playing for money. I know I do. So I know I got a weird light above me, but I just felt like doing it. I don't know. So that fucking TV right there in the background is a 60-inch plasma. If anybody knows how to fucking fix that shit, let me know. I think it's just the light bulb, and I don't want to fucking pay for that shit. I don't know. I'm honestly being lazy. I haven't looked into it. Just once the TV died, I kind of got upset, but I really miss it. That was my baby. I gotta probably talk to Alan and see if he knows how to fix that shit. So, as far as the Yu-Gi-Oh scene, nothing's changed. I think everything is still the same. It's funny how last format, people bitched about Spellbooks and Dragons being #1, and they were tired of it, and it's the same exact shit. Spellbooks and Dragons again. Oh yeah, you guys are gonna fucking try to throw an argument out there for Black Wings and motherfucking who gives a fuck. I don't even need to go any further. That shit is terrible. I wouldn't even play anything other than that. You guys, man, please. I never ever. I'm not saying that it's not fun to play all these rando decks, but honestly, do it for yourselves, man. Play one format, the top deck. Try to get it at the beginning of the format. Sorry about all the shakiness, but at the beginning of the format, try to play the top deck for the whole format. Just do it once in your life. Just do it once and watch the fucking results you get. Even if you don't do good at first, because you gotta learn decks. You gotta learn what, for dragons, you gotta learn what to banish, when to use effects, how to use effects. You gotta learn all that shit. So it doesn't come immediately right to us. We practice, we study, we read articles, we do a whole bunch of shit, we watch YouTube. There's a lot of things that come with becoming good. Just like basketball players and football players, they watch films, they practice, they exercise, they do whatever. For us, exercising your brain is the exact same thing as exercising when it comes to card games, because by sitting there and doing mock hands and practicing. Mock hands, just in case you don't know, is when you pretend that you're playing, and it just gives you an idea of what your deck is capable of, what type of turns you're gonna get, what's gonna happen. And people always say, yeah, but what if they got back row? I always play positive. I don't give a fuck. I pretend like there is no back row. So, special shout out once again. This is a shout out video. That's what I'm gonna put. Shout outs to all my fucking peoples. Shout outs to everybody who's ever showed Danny love. Shout outs to just the whole fucking 9. That's the whole 9 yards. The motherfucking everybody. The whole 9, the crew. Alright? I'll see you guys at the locals. Much love to you. Miss everybody. Peacing out when I can't. try to figure out that and fucking put that shit in the comments. Nobody can figure that shit out. So much love, peace. Puerto Rican Face Mendoza out the motherfucking building. Laters.